Hello, Tom Frezza here from the Naval History and Heritage Command, and today we are again going to be cooking with history, with a recipe out of the 1945 edition of the Cookbook of the United States Navy. And the recipe we'll be focusing on today is yellow cake with white cream icing. Now you may be asking yourself, is yellow cake really that important a recipe to be focusing on? Well, to the Navy, yes it is. The reason being, well, every year on October 13th we commemorate the Navy's birthday. You see, back in 1972, Chief of Naval Operations Admiral Elmo R. Zumwalt actually authorized October 13th as the Navy's birthday. You see, beginning on that date in 1775, the Continental Congress actually authorized the procurement, the fitting out, manning, and dispatch of 2 armed vessels. So the fledgling U.S. Navy was really born on that day. And we commemorate that with a very important ceremony, and during that ceremony there is, of course, well, a cake. During the celebration, from ship to shore, the Navy's birthday cake is actually cut by the most senior and the most junior sailor at the same time. It's a tradition that is said to represent the passing of knowledge and experience from one generation to the next. So again, the cake is very important. And the recipe we'll be focusing on actually was yields 100 portions. So the yield of the mixture for the cake originally was 18 1/4 pounds. Now we've scaled this down so you can make your own cake for your own Navy birthday celebrations at home. So we're going to go through the ingredients and tell you what they originally were and then what the scaled down version is. So the first ingredient on the list here is flour. Originally 1 1/4 gallons. We'll be using 2½ cups. Next is shortening. Originally 1 1/8 quarts. We'll be using 1/2 cup and 1 tablespoon. Then you have sugar. Originally 2½ quarts. We'll be using 1½ cups. Then you have salt. Originally 6 tablespoons. We'll be using 2 1/4 teaspoons. Next on the list is baking powder. Originally 10 tablespoons. We'll be using 3 3/4 teaspoons. Then you have milk, liquid. Originally 1½ pints. We'll be using 1/4 cup and 1 tablespoon. Then you have eggs, whole. Originally 22 eggs. We'll be using 3. With with those ingredients, you'll blend together 3 to 5 minutes using low speed on a 3-speed machine or second speed on a 4-speed machine. Then you have some more ingredients. Milk, liquid. Originally 1 1/8 quarts. We'll be using 1/2 cup and 1/2 tablespoon. Then vanilla, originally 2 tablespoons. We'll be using 3/4 teaspoon. And with that, you will add and blend 2 to 3 minutes using low speed on a 3-speed machine or second on a 4-speed machine. So, the makeup. Used for layer, loaf, ring, sheet, or cupcakes. Bake at 375 degrees Fahrenheit to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And we have a cake pan right here that we're going to grease up and use. For the white cream icing, shortening. Originally 1 quart. We'll be using 1/2 cup. Next is salt. Originally 2 tablespoons. We'll be using about a pinch of salt. Next is milk, liquid. Originally 2½ cups. We'll be using 5 tablespoons. Next is vanilla. Originally 2 tablespoons. We'll be using 1 teaspoon. And then finally, sugar, confectionery. Originally 1 3/4 gallon. We'll be using 3½ cups. For the makeup for the icing, mix on slow speed for about 5 minutes. Whip at medium speed 10 to 15 minutes to desired lightness. Apply icing at temperature of 70 degrees Fahrenheit to 80 degrees Fahrenheit. So we're going to get into this recipe and prepare our Navy birthday cake and see how it turns out. Well, our Navy cake is finished, so all we have to do now is take a slice out of it and see how it turned out. Look at that, not too bad. So I'll put it onto the plate there. And there we go. Nice piece of 1945 U.S. Navy cake, and of course the yellow cake, and then the white buttercream or the white cream frosting. So let's give it a try. It's not bad. It's your standard yellow cake with frosting. Perfect for any Navy birthday celebration, and perfect for the Navy cake cutting ceremony. So definitely try this out if you're throwing a Navy birthday. And it's another fantastic recipe out of the 1945 edition of the Cookbook of the United States Navy. If you would like more information, please visit the website of the Naval History and Heritage Command, history.navy.mil, and we'll see you at our next cooking lesson.